Love you, regardless. I am Miss Mikayla. This is a book I wrote that is very close to my heart. Pun totally intended. It is illustrated by ChatGPT and Canva. There's my legal stuff. And you may recognize one of these characters from a previous book, so check out my YouTube channel for more. Emily asked Evangeline to tuck her in at night. Babysitters have the best stories, Emily said. Pick a topic, little one. I will make something up. Evangeline, tell me about Prince Charming and true love. Emily was intrigued. She batted her eyes and listened up. Once upon a time, Mr. Right was wrong. Excuse me, what? The babysitter laughed. Yes, ma'am. Love that is true doesn't always feel like love. There are awkward, scary moments. There are wild first impressions. There are miscommunications, challenges, and hindrances. You may witness prejudices. You may find cultural clashes. You may have attachment styles of which differences are endless. Once you're married, you may fall in love, click heels, and sing his praises. You may flutter, fawn, and fancy at his service, time and touch. You may hear the words he whispers. You may watch him fall in love. He may gift you with a ring and radically change your life. He may tuck you in and kiss you before going Betty-bye. Emily happily dozed off to sleep, but her sitter saw the scene as a learning opportunity. Uh-oh. Not so fast. Watch your back. You'll wake up and smell his breath. He may hold you. He may dance. He may not take out the trash. He may work on better habits, but he also may relapse. Love keeps no record of wrongs, but does it keep a score sheet? Does love demand its own way? Can love get irritable or cray-cray? Does love change and jumble what I say on my bed hair day? Which, by the way, would already be jumbled in that case. Well, that wouldn't be love. That'd be different, said Emily. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not... It's not... Emily paused and gathered her thoughts. Emily continued. Love is not a jealous jerk. Love is not a boastful boy, not an arrogant assumer, loser, or a rude decoy. Evangeline jumped in. Love is reasonable, grown up, and leaving childish things behind. Love is faithful. Love is hopeful. Love is helpful on a dime. Emily laid back down and closed her eyes to sleep. Evangeline, you're single. How did you learn all about love? I read 1 Corinthians 13. That makes me a love expert. Emily murmured in her sleep, Dear future husband, I'll love you regardless. In the end, about the author. In addition to 1 Corinthians 13, Miss Mikayla was inspired by Francesca Battistelli's song called Worth It. There's the QR code if you'd like to enjoy. Miss Mikayla says, the opposite of love is not necessarily hate, but selfishness. Selflessness is the purest form of love, which Jesus demonstrated so beautifully. John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. 1 Corinthians 13, the way of love. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith so as to move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all that I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man or a woman, I gave up the childish ways. For now, we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now, faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. I'll love you regardless. Get it on Barnes & Noble. Bye. That felt good.